Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever APPW Draft between the two shows, Dynameat and Sunday Night Skeet, and the board of directors has let me know that Stixie Drip Drip is the APPW champion. He will stay on Dynameat as the main champ, and the old King of Skeet and the superstar of the year, Tank Chris, will be the champion of Sunday Night Skeet, as there's loud noises in my background. So we are going to kick things off with the winner of his Decent Mania 4 match, current foreverweight champion, Big Carpe himself. You get the first pick in this draft. And it's between, well, pretty much whoever the hell you want, if we're being honest.
So, first pick. I guess we should start with the guys who have titles. Get that out the way before we get the riffraff in there. So which champion should I pick first? I've read the bylaws and I know that certain people go where when we pick certain champions. So just to stick it to my old pal Jake and give him somebody I know he doesn't want, I'm going to pull a swerve, bro. And I'm actually going to take the Finding Fuji champions off the board, which sticks Jake with JH. Because he wasn't coming to my show. He won't come into my show. Oh, so you can have his trash ass. And I think I'll have some fun with your wannabe Chinfluence friends, Andy and Goldberg, on my show from week to week.
In a shocking turn of events, Ceizar has chosen the Finding Fuji Tag Team Champions, the Spear and the Spoon, which consists of one female, and my cat's freaking out in the background because how could it go any other way? Jake, Lord Jake, you get number 2. Who do you pick?
Well, good move. I will say, I did not expect that. So, in turn, I will take a good friend of yours, and I will take someone who really doesn't need this championship at all, but I will take the Plan B champion. I will take the Sheriff Zanka with my first pick here.
Well done.
There we go. So, with that being said, we get Sheriff Zanka, the Plan B champions, headed to Dynameat, whereas the APPW Women's Champion, Urza Scarlet, heads over to Sunday Night Skeet. Ceizar, it's your next pick.
So I guess I have the last championship pick. Do I take a rookie going up here? Or do I take a guy who's pretty much been undefeated? Do I leave him to you? Do I do you a favor? Maybe give you some get back at that man who started the black and gold? Or do I take him for myself? I don't know. I don't know if I'm being generous today, Jake. I don't know.
Either way, I either get to beat him up or he gets the fuck away from me.
So yeah, I guess. Oh, you know what? I think I still owe him a punch in the face. So maybe I'll fuck with him a little bit. I'm gonna take that man Mangria. You can have old X-Ray, okay? You can have that mess of a title he has. I'll take the better one on my show.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The champions are set on each show. We have the Plan B champion over on Dynameat. We have the APPW Women's Champion on Sunday Night Skeet. The Finding Fuji Tag Champions are on Sunday Night Skeet, and the APPW Tag Team Champions are on Dynameat. The Fujiweight Champion is on Sunday Night Skeet, and the YouTube Champion is on Dynameat. And now, gentlemen, as you know, Currency is the Tag Team of the Year. They are the only tag team safe from being split up. So have at it. Currency is on the table, and so is everybody else. Who is your next pick? Lord Jake.
Well, I've been thinking. I'm going to go with someone who has impressed me throughout all of last season. Still kind of a newcomer to the game, but someone who was very impressive, but I'm taking their goons away. I want to see what Johnny Harmsway can do on his own without the rest of those freaks that he called friends. So that is going to be my first non-champion pick for this APPW draft.
Johnny Harmsway over to Dynameat. Ceizar, the ball's in your court. Who is the next member of Sunday Night Skeet?
Well, we're all about performers over here, as we've seen the pick so far. And then I will take, I think I'm gonna like this pick. I'm gonna take the original Kang of the Rang. I'm gonna take that Australian prick.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Kingeth Samith on my show.
Former APPW Tag Team Champion and the first ever APPW King of the Ring. King Sam heads over the Sunday Night Skeet. Jake, you are up next.
Well, considering our women's division currently only has a man, I am going to take the new First Lady of the Chimfluence. I am going to take the Sorceress, Zandra 1. Oh, you know we'll be using those wacky voodoo powers for so many things.
That opens up a lot of possibilities over on Dynameat. The Sorceress.
Some white magic cracker shit going on right there. Okay, that's cool.
Ceizar, I believe this is round 5 pick. Who is your next pick on Sunday Night Skeet?
Well, I mean, I probably should get these guys off the board. Because I picked the tag team championship first. So, you know, I'm going to do my old friend a favor, because I know you would probably just have him get murdered by, you know, your Klansmen. I'm going to take Currency to get Brother Quarter off the board and Blokey 2-piece. You know, my dogs. And, you know, so somebody has the energy to satisfy Jake Mama on Saturday nights.
So, Sunday Night Skeet now has not only the Superstar of the Year, but the Tag Team of the Year as well. Lord Jake, round 6 starts. Who is your next pick?
Things are tough already, I'll tell you that much. I already have to do some thinking. I have to do some diving. But I will go with the Spitfire of APPW. I will go with K. Yosef for my next pick.
That is an incredible pick. K. Yosef is one of the 2 top women, other than Bruja Puta, in APPW's history. But of course, there is a long list of women on the APPW roster who could make a difference in season 4. However, Ceizar, your round 6 pick for Sunday Night Skeet.
I mean, you said it. You literally just mentioned her, and she was on my card.
Oh,
why would I not take one of the most decorated Mexican ice dodging women of all time, Miss Bruja Puta? Put that extra Bruja in that shit.
Coming off a victory at Decent Mania 4 as well.
Hopefully she got some tacos when she come over. I'm hungry.
Well, Lord Jake, the 2 top powerful women and the champions are off the board. There's plenty of other possibilities, plus the men. Who is your round 7 pick for Dynameat?
So, here's the thing. I've been getting calls ever since the leaks came out that I was possibly buying a PPW. I've been getting calls from companies across the United States, overseas, everything. So this team is not part of APPW's roster, but they are about to be.
Here we go.
The maximum male models are joining APPW, and this will be the greatest Better Forever that they could ever imagine, especially because they're not under Vince anymore.
Wow, the maximum male models from SmackDown and or Raw, I forgot, are headed to Dynameat. That's incredible. What a get from WWE. Of course, we have APPW has a relationship with all the promotions, and who wouldn't want an extra paycheck, you know, for some extra spending cash? Ceizar, Jake went out of the APPW roster to get some talent.
Mm-hmm.
Will you do the same, or will you stick to APPW?
That's always in the possibility. I don't know why Jake would pick a very sexy black man to show up on his show, knowing his mama watches and her, affinity for chocolate on the weekend. But I digress. Hey, to each his own. It's his show. But for me, I'm gonna pick a guy who came in, a silent assassin, if you will. Doesn't really talk much, but when it's time to come get the job done, a guy who knows his wrestling, guy we all know well. I'm gonna pick Sir Franco to join Sunday Night Skeet there to fight it out with the guys over here.
Franco, the winner of the first ever Adam Copeland Memorial Battle Royal, is headed to Sunday Night Skeet to shake things up. Jake, who is your 8th round pick for Dynameat?
I can't believe we let this person fall this far. This is an APPW original. This is someone who's been around for ages. Despite his young age, he's been around for just as long as any of us. The great Bretsky 99 is coming to APPW, and who knows what dungeon he's going to end up in.
Former Superstar of the Year, former everything champ in his own right, the great Bretsky, straight out of Fujido, straight out of the bank, because he's a Jew. Bretsky is headed to Dynameats. Ceizar, who is your 8th round pick for Sunday Night Skeet?
Been watching this guy. I've been hearing about him. First heard about him on a, podcast I listened to. People were talking about him. Checked him out. It's good shit. I think this guy will fit in. I can tell you, I believe in him. I believe in your Henry. He's coming to Sunday Night Skeet, an electric talent that we will be glad to have here, filling the locker room, whooping ass like no other motherfucker can. He's coming to Sunday Night Skeet, off the board.
Well, Sunday Night Skeet just got an impact of a choice from old digital media champion himself, Joe Hendry. And big part of the intro of the tripod. But I digress. Jake, your 9th round pick will be...
My 9th round pick is going to be an interesting one, because neither of us are really known to like this guy very much, but I have his best friend on the roster who just beat him for the YouTube championship. So coming to APPW is going to be Cynic, and maybe all of his faces. I don't even know what he's going to bring or who he's going to bring, but I'm bringing Cynic to APPW.
That's incredible. You have both of the best friends on the same show to carry over the feud they had from Decent Mania 4. Good friends, better enemies. We shall see what the future holds for these two best friends. But Julius Ceizar, number 9 pick for old Sunday Night Skeet.
It's funny how you said best friends. And it's funny how I was looking for a tag team this round.
Oh, shit.
And if you know me, if you know JC, you got to give the people what they want. And what they want are the best friends on Sunday, the night, the ski.
Julius Ceizar takes the best friends from AEW. Very interesting pick. Jake, your final pick in round 10. Who will be joining Dynameat? You better make it count. This is the final round of the draft.
There's so much talent out there. There's so many people that this could be. But I have to give props to the person that tried to help me at Decent Mania. So my final pick, is the newest member of the Chimfluence, Finn Balor. is my final pick for APPW.
Wow.
Oh my God, straight out of Judgment Day and into the Chinfluence. Could we see the Chinfluence demon in the future? We shall see, folks. But incredible get from Lord Jake, straight out of WWE. Ceizar, your 10th and final pick and the final round of the draft. Who will it be?
I just had a thought. If we own it, why is it just 10 picks? Why can't we pick to 15?
Well, yeah, normally I don't agree with you much, but why not?
Why can't we extend it? I mean, we own it.
We do own it. We are the ones with the television time, so we might as well use it, I suppose.
We're paying for this time, so I don't see why not.
I'm not.
Let's go for it. Let's go 15.
I'm not hearing any flack, so I mean.
Oh, fine. Well, maybe not my final pick, but I'll still make it a good one for you. Gonna choose a guy on the rise. A guy who's been known to whoop everybody's monkey ass where he is, and it's time to see if he can truly come over to a shit brand and make it prominent. And so I'm running it. A guy who's been known to drop banners down when he gets dubs on shows. A guy who's known not to miss. A guy known as him and him alone. I'm taking Carmelo Hayes for Sunday Night Ski. Yeah.
My next pick is pretty deadly. I see incredible potential in those two young men, and I am going to bring it all out of them in APPW.
You got some fake Guido guy on your show. I'm taking a fake Guido guy and his underboss for my show. I would like the tag team of the Dawn and the underboss added to Sunday Night Skeet.
I can't believe this happened. The fan favorite breakout from late last season. Godzilla Gwen is coming to Dynameat. The legend Godzilla Gwen is coming to Dynameat. Fan favorite. Everybody loves her. Everybody loves her.
I don't know why it's taking me this long to pick this person. Now, they did not have a great showing at Carpe Mania 4, but they always know how to fall on their feet and earn a championship, especially for the big shows. I'm talking about the one. I'm talking about the only. I'm talking about the only person with a doctorate in dentistry. The Doctor. DMD.
That's
coming
Doctor. Lord Jake.
I will be taking the tag team.
Oh, shit.
And whether they would consider themselves a tag team or not is a bit of a stretch. I will be taking the tag team of the Chinfluence, Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf, and the Icon, Sting.
Wow.
Up next, I got a guy who everybody likes. We all like. I mean, you cannot like this guy. And when he shows up, the first thing he's going to do, he going to talk to you. That's right. On Sunday Night Skeet. Yeah. L.A. Night. Yeah.
Well, you may have taken the best friends, but you forgot to mention the third leg of the best friends. So I will be snatching him away from you, and I will be taking one of my personal favorites, Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed on Dynameat.
I'm going to dip back into that AEW pool and bring a guy to my show who is a pretty much a heavyweight champ everywhere he goes. A constant professional. He's so much of a pro, it's in his Twitter handle. I'm going to go with Mr. Boom, Adam Cole, baby.
So this is going to come as a bit of a surprise to a lot of people. But when I got a call from this person asking me to come to Dynameat, even I couldn't believe it. And I don't think anyone else will believe it either. Because coming to APPW Dynameat is Seth freaking Rollins. I can't believe it. and I know you can't believe it either. But that is who was giving me a call, and that is my final pick for APPW Dynameat.
Ever since, I guess, pick 1 with the old Tank Chris, who would piss him off? Because I'm about being petty with people I don't like. Who would be the best person to fight Tank Chris? And I think, and I'm going to put it in his contract, that he has to be this way. High as fuck on heroin Jeffrey Hardy shall now join Sunday Night Skate.
Wow. So those APPW historians remember the very first ever match in Dynameat history. Well, this version. It was Jeff Hardy versus Tank Chris. Loser gets banished. Tank Chris defeated Jeff Hardy, banishing him from APPW, or so we thought. Oh, Big Carpe has lifted the ban, and hopefully someone drives him to the arena. Jeff Hardy is now a part of Sunday Night Skeet, which will make Tank Chris blood red mad.
Tank Hunts, I'm getting a phone call right now. Just give me 1 second here.
Okay.
We're already done. We're already finished. We just did 15 rounds. We can't do more. We can't do more. It's just one more. Okay, fine. But you get to make the pick? Really? This is bullshit. This is the board of directors, by the way. They decided to call me, and now they want to make the pick, and they say, no, don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. Fine. The board of directors of APPW chooses... Ceizar, you get another pick too, just because these guys are buttholes. Mm-hmm. Hit Row for Dynameat.
Wow, Hit Row.
They like their theme music. Oh, goes.
In honor of taking a faction, I'll take one as well, which will also help me out in the long run. I'm gonna take. Damn, should I? Should I? There's 2 I kind of want. I gotta pick one though. I'm gonna take Billy and the Acclaimed to come to Sunday Night Skeet. Scissor me, daddy ass.
Okay, they just called Jake, but
again,
they're talking to me. Hold on a second, Jake.
There
There is one more round, but this time it's different.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Now it's time for the GMs to get even with each other. Okay, for this next pick, you get to curse the other show with somebody of your choice who must be featured on that show.
He already has JH.
All right. I mean, that's what the board of directors
that
want.
is a curse, by the way.
Lord
They cursed
Jake,
me immediately. They couldn't have told me this on the phone.
Someone ran out to get Chick-fil-A. They forgot. I'm not sure. But Lord Jake, who would you like? What poison would you want to inject, if Jeff Hardy wasn't enough, into Sunday Night Skeet?
Hi, Ash.
Must be featured on the show. Who's going to Sunday Night Skeet?
The Fiend. The Fiend is going to Sunday Night Skeet. Bray Wyatt is going to Sunday Night Skeet. Enjoy that, Ceizar.
Oh boy.
He might not even show up.
He's got mental health problems, but not enough to keep him out of APPW. The Fiend, former YouTube champion, is headed to Sunday Night Skeet. Ceizar, what poison would you want to, what black skeet do you want to shoot into Lord Jake's soul?
Pick that has to be. I got it.
Uh-oh.
I got it. Everybody's favorite wrestler, Marco Cunt. shall be debuting on APPW television.
I feel worse for 10 cunts.
Hey,
for
who
that
is
one.
this punishing?
This is punishing everybody.
It punishes everybody.
Yes. Oh.
There you have it. We have both shows have chosen their 17 draft picks. Of course, the remaining roster will be split afterwards by the board of directors themselves. But returning very soon will be season 4 of Dynameat and Sunday Night Skeet. And the draft has made things very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned.